Hey guys, thanks for joining us here in the charts. This is the Market Beast. OCGN is near a very critical level right now, and I want to explore that with you all in this video, make it short and sweet, and give you the time frame in which the buyers need to make a move very quickly. And I'm going to explain to you why I say that. So welcome back, loyal family. If you're new here, we explore price action. Welcome to new subscribers. Let's dive into the charts, shall we? So today's November the 19th, 2021, and the current price of OCGN is going to be $7.76, slightly positive, 6.8% for the day. Okay. All right, let's pull up this line. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Okay, perfect. So if you guys have watched our previous videos, this is the same levels that we've had on the chart for quite some time. $5.04, lower portion of the range, which it hasn't even reached that level. I don't think it will, but let's let the markets decide that. $13.99, $14 is the level that the buyers just can't seem to break above and stay above to get out of this consolidation phase. I just think the markets just need a little bit more time, guys, to consolidate and break out of this range. It's going to be a big move, guys. Big move. I'm telling you, it's going to be a big move. We still have our conservative price targets of about $47. Please understand, I'm not saying that's going to happen next week in a 1 hour candle. I think that this will need to take some time, and I think that we need to all have an understanding as to whether or not this financial support level will continue to come through for the buyers, so to speak, for the lack of a better term. This yellow line has been acting as a really nice support or bounce level. So let's see if it can act as such again. Let's pull up the daily candles. I wanted to show you something really quickly. All right, so you see how it actually kind of closed below that yellow line, and immediately the buyers are like, listen, stop trying to close below this line. We're trying to get out of this range. It's kind of weird talking like that, but I think you understand the relationship between the buyers and sellers right now is pretty obvious. The buyers are continuing to make higher lows. The buyers are continuing to find financial support near this yellow line, and these two daily candles, I think it's called like a railroad or something like that. I'm not sure what the name is, guys. But when you see like these two candles, like when they come in like side by side, this is it's a pretty interesting indication that the buyers may be here. The only thing that you have to make sure is, of course, as we always go over, you're looking for higher lows in order to turn things around. So if this green candle can print exactly as it is, which I do think it will, as long as the sellers, if a red candle comes in, if it can't proceed and close below the previous red candle, which is at about $7.24, then it's likely the buyers here, and they will once again do what they've done in the past a few times already, right? Ever since it's been within this range, and continue to protect the financial support level. Okay, I do think it's testing this level a bit too many times for my comfort, honestly. But yeah, as long as it's making higher lows, guys, this is technically a higher low. So everything is looking fair to me. You see this higher low, and then we got a higher low here. So far, at least, let's let this price action develop and see what we're going to have leading into next week. So I just wanted to point that out because, again, this appears to be where the buyers have continued to step in. So naturally, one who is interested in entering this market, I'd be interested in entering near the financial support level. Okay, but yeah. Let's see how this plays out. Let's get that time frame. So what I typically do is, let's put the weekly candles. So you see how like there's not much room for it to consolidate in terms of the weekly candles. Let me just kind of point this out for you here. So something like this. This might be kind of like weird, right? But I do something like this. Like something like an ascending triangle, although it may not form an ascending triangle. The only thing I'm assuming is the financial support, the yellow line, will continue to do what it has done in the past, which is not guaranteed, but if I think it's safe to assume that if it will continue to happen, then the price will progressively move up from this point. If it moves down, that's fine. Remember, the overall trend in this market is a vicious, speculatively a sideways consolidation, but the predominant trend is to the downside. Okay, this market has been going down. I think reverse stock splits, but ever since $600 it's showing here back in 2014, it has been walking down the stairs. Okay, walking down the stairs, guys. Now, this is not an uptrending market. Okay, speculatively in a sideways consolidation in preparation to break out to the upside and move higher eventually, which again, I do have a bullish bias on this stock. We're actually interested in. We've been in and out. We're actually interested in getting back in right here near this level. But the one thing that I will point out as well is keep in mind, guys, the previous level of resistance, if you look at it like a really practical level from the weekly candles, is going to be like somewhere, let me put a range, like somewhere right around here, just kind of focusing on the candles bodies. It's like right within this range. So maybe I'll leave that up on the chart for now. I'm pointing this range out. Let me just kind of let you know what the range is. If you guys take notes, that range is going to be in between 845 up to 920. Okay, so 845 and 920. This is kind of, I would feel more comfortable if we can get a weekly, perhaps even like a bullish engulfing weekly candle to close above that level. If it doesn't happen like a bullish engulfing, that's fine, guys. The one thing is, the way that I got this ascending financial support level, if you pull up your charts, just align the weekly candles bodies with that ascending yellow line. This way you can have an identical, or at least close enough ascending line on your chart. And let's just assume that the buyers will continue to protect this ascending line here, yellow financial support line. Then things are going to get pretty interesting by January the 10th, 2022, if it's continuing to find support at this yellow line. I don't think the market would have a choice at that point other than to climb higher, because there's no more room below the financial support level. Does that make sense? That ascending line, so it changes with time. It's increasing with time, so it's not decreasing. So again, if the buyers are here, you have to assume that the price will continue to increase from this point forward. And if not, then the market is losing its financial support level, and it will seek an alternative level. All right, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is going to be a successful weekly candle to close today. If it closes above the like $7.80-ish cents, it's just fine. It's closing above that financial support level. So let's see what happens. My prediction is that it should hold this yellow line moving forward. Okay, if it doesn't, that's fine as well, guys. Remember that there's buyers and sellers, but I'm not going to change my price targets in terms of the $47. I think that will eventually happen, but you have to keep in mind, guys, when prices are destined to move higher, there's going to be vicious moves. You know, the ebbs and the flows are going to be very extreme, which, you know, I know a lot of people may have been caught by surprise where the market moved up to $14 on the $16 and it's zip tied like all the way back down to $7. That's naturally what happens when you can't get a weekly candle to close above the strength confirmation level, okay? I know this sounds weird, guys, to some if you're new, but it's just my unique way of understanding buyers and sellers and not focusing on anything else, because I think it would be beneficial for you to do, you know, the research outside of the price action and just stop on in and just hear me out as I go over the levels and explain the relationship between the buyers and sellers, as I'm not perfect, but I do have a unique way of understanding the relationship between the two. Okay, so that's the end of this video. My prediction is we should have some upside momentum moving forward. $7.80 should be that one level at this point for the financial support level for next week. So if we can get a push higher, great. Let's see how the buyers respond to this financial support level. So far they're doing fair, right? And that's the end of the video. My prediction is move higher, move higher. But again, let's make sure that the range, we got to clear this weekly candle close above this range, 845, 920. Okay, all the information is there, guys. Please kind of rewind it back. And if it's below, timestamp this part, guys, $7. If we get a close below, weekly candle close below $7, I'll definitely give you guys an emergency update. Please kindly timestamp this part, and that's the end of this video. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. If you don't mind supporting the channel before we go by leaving an appropriate thumb, I would truly appreciate it, so that the YouTube algorithm can promote the video on the channel. Thank you for your support. If you guys are new, we also explore the alternative markets, Bitcoin and altcoins. Kindly subscribe, hit the bell. We'll send that out to you guys momentarily. Remember, always have a plan. That's essential to having a portfolio that will continue to increase. You have to have a plan, guys. Know where you're going to take a stop loss just in case the market doesn't do what you thought it was going to do. Okay? All right, ladies and gentlemen, stay positive. We'll talk soon. Bye for now.